Hey guys, this is a little walkthrough on some of the basics of Gangsters Empire and how it works. We'll just go through some of the items, maybe the types of cards, and some of the mechanics. So, we'll start with the miniature suitcases. Right, you can see here. Quite a cool little piece. Each player will start with one of these. Okay, and this is where they're going to keep all their currency, gold, cash, and a couple other things in the game. So each player will start with one of these. Okay, and you can only hold as much gold, alright, these gold bars, as you can hold in here. So if you run out of room, that's when you're going to have to buy a condo or a penthouse, okay, to upgrade and hold more gold or whatever, your diamonds, cash. Your penthouses and condos can be robbed, okay, so by other players. They can take and steal money instead of trying to work for it themselves. That's part of the game, so you're going to have to protect it with foot soldiers. You can also store your money in the bank. That's a probably added feature later on, and that's going to be more protected. Alright. Yeah, so we can go over some of the pieces here. These meeples are representing your foot soldiers in the game. Okay, so every, say, business you buy, say I've bought the pawn shop, I can place a meeple on a corner, an intersection, anywhere from another meeple or a business that I own. So I can't place any meeples down until I actually own some property or real estate or business. And as you grow, you buy a few more meeples. Maybe $5 each, if they were. They can be killed, fought by other players. There are some upgrades I was considering with the meeples and the player pieces long term. If we can get some 3D printing done, make the pieces quite, a lot more cooler. Actual little miniatures of gangsters. And yeah, these are some of the building pieces. These pieces are actually from a Batman puzzle map kit, but they worked out perfectly, so I'm going to have to try and work on manufacturing some pieces that are similar to this. Okay, you can see when it starts going up, you can get your little empire going. It's quite cool. Okay, yeah, so as I showed you before, there's gold bars that we use for currency. They represent 100 grand. Okay, they are made of steel, I'm pretty sure. They're quite cool to handle. They have a bit of weight to them. Really cool miniature pieces. We have paper cash, okay, double-sided. Very cool. That's $5 each it's worth. And then we have bigger bands, the thick racks. This is 25 grand. Diamonds. Okay. Those are 1 million each, and we also have $100 bills, cash. This is what you'll be using mainly in the start of the game, as you build up. So this game is quite long. it's quite slow at the start. If you're playing, you can start off with a bit of cash if you want to speed it up and get into the empire building a bit more. But it is a cool feeling when you start off with nothing, literally nothing, and you build up from your first $100 bill to millions and millions of dollars. So I do recommend starting off with nothing. It takes a little bit to get going in the start, but once you make your first, say, hot wire, you really get going. Okay, so you pick up a car, you could start off, the map's going to change too, I'll go into that a bit later, but say we start off on Lenny's garage, okay, which is the chop shop. He's going to send you a job. Go to Manhattan, get $2.5 grand. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, $2.5 grand. You have to roll a +3 to break into it and a +2 for the heat. So I would take my turn with each player, find my way to Manhattan car park, which is over here. And at this stage I've got no vehicle, so I'm only moving one block at a time. I would roll the dice. Here. Okay, 1. That's a fail. So I didn't get a hot wire. If you rolled a 6, you wouldn't have to roll for the cops because 6s are looked at as very positive in this game. So it will go to the next player's turn, whatnot. I'll try roll again. 3. Hot wire's a 3+. So I cracked it. And we'll roll for the police. See if the police come after me. 2+. Made it just, so police aren't coming after me. And then we'd take it back to Lenny's garage, get paid $2.5 grand. Okay, then we could take that money, we could go buy a cheap car, we could go buy a gun, we could go do another hot wire, we could do another type of job, and save, buy a business. So here's some of the cars you can buy. The faster car, the more expensive car, the more spaces you can move. So you'll be able to get across the map a lot faster. Okay, these cards are changing as well. Everything's being updated. This is all in prototype stage. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. This whole map is going to be upgraded. Like I was saying before, how you have 4x4 squares. This is supposed to represent the Bronx. Right, this is going to upgrade to 5x5 squares, and they're all going to be movable, rearrangeable tiles. So you'd buy a starter pack, would come with 1 or 2 of these tile sets. That'll be bigger than this, and you can move them around on your game map. So you can create your own levels in a way, so it will get a bit more interesting. It's not going to be the exact same map every single time, and you can keep buying expansion packs and new maps and adding onto it as it goes on. Yeah, so that's it for the first video, and I will upload a second to go over some more things. Thanks for watching. Cheers.